Hello everyone, ISAY ANERO here, BSc English major in Educational Technology 2 class in COS VR. And today we're going to talk about an application called Dropbox. Now I use Dropbox every single day and I think after this video, a lot of you might as well. Basically Dropbox is really simple. It will run on everything whether it's a Mac PC, iPhone, iPad, Android, you name it. And the way it works, it is a folder, or this is what appears to be. And anything you stick in this folder, whether it is your photos, your music, your documents, anything you can imagine, is automatically synchronized to the cloud. Anytime you put your stuff into this folder, it's gonna be automatically restored both to your computer and also in another computer somewhere far away. So let's, for example, attach or send a file to our Dropbox account. Thesis versions. Let's send this thesis English 1 to Dropbox to our file in local folder file in Dropbox in our desktop. So let us just drag the file. This is English 1, 2, and let's move it to Dropbox. So now let's just sign in Dropbox.com because that is where we can do our management task. So as you can see in our Dropbox folder here in Dropbox.com, we can already see the synchronized file that we moved in to Dropbox.com folder in our local account. So when we open our Dropbox account here, we can see all of the exact same folders that are available within Dropbox right here in our desktop computer. As you can see, the files are the same and they are synchronized. Since all of your files are synchronized to your desktop computer, you can access them on your phone and your iPad and Android tablet or whatever device you have installed desktop, or Dropbox. They are all here, the files. But if you're setting up to do a project, you're working with somebody else, and you're going to share a whole folder rather than sharing each individual file, this is where you set up for sharing. Let's say I wanted to work on this 4th-year folder with somebody else. I can set up to share it by right-clicking on it and invite people to the folder. Right-click on it. So as you can see, I have already shared the folder 4th year to my classmate, Joan De La Paz, with the Gmail address cosbr@gmail.com. So when Joan De La Paz accept the sharing, then they could access that folder and everything that's contained within it. She can access on my files in Astronomy, Developmental Reading, EdTech to 4th Year, Humanities 102, RELED 105, and World Literature. So that works tremendously for what you're working on projects together. Let's say, for example, is the file that the folder that was being shared by our professor last semester. This folder was shared by my professor, Janiel B. Maranan. As you can see, it is a shared folder. And when you open it, it contains all the lessons that we tackled in our classroom in child and adolescent development class. As I was mentioning earlier, the problem with sending emails, attachments back and forth with documents, if you're never sure if you're working on the most current version of that document, if you store it online, you're always editing the most current revision or version. That is absolutely brilliant. That last huge feature of Dropbox is the security feature. The fact that you're backing up your data automatically. So if you think about Dropbox, first of all, we've got our Dropbox folder with all our documents on our local drive here in our desktop. And we also have the cloud-based backup on Dropbox servers or here in Dropbox. But then, since we're syncing to other devices, we have the same files being synced, say to our notebook or other desktop computers at home, or even if we have one in the office, or we can also see it by downloading the app in our Androids or iPhone cell phones. So you're getting some really good backup security by using Dropbox. I think it's a tremendous tool. For me, it sets the standard as far as online backup and online file sharing. I hope that you find this video useful and if you have, I'm, I'm very thankful for that. I hope you check out Dropbox. Like I say, it is free. You just need to go to dropbox.com to get it. And again, this is ISAY ANERO. May you all have a wonderful day. Take care.